Hey guys, I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. However, I know that when I filmed last year, it ended up taking a lot more than I thought it would, but this is my 2018 Erin Condren vertical flip through. And what's a little bit different about this year from last year is last year I had the full 18 months. This year it's just the 12 months. It's all of 2018 from January through December. And the entire year I used stickers and kits from Sweet Kawaii Design, which is my favorite shop. There's no lying, there's no getting around it. It's my favorite shop for many reasons, but top, seriously, Tasia's customer service is beyond amazing, and that is what has kept me going back and purchasing from her shop time and time again. But just a little bit about me before I get into flipping through this is my name is Kayla. I live in a small town outside of Kansas City on the Kansas side, and I live with my husband. We've been married for about 3 years now, and we live with our two dogs, Colby and Linus. They are both miniature dachshunds, and they are completely full of it. So if you hear barking in the background, that's them having their morning talk with our neighbor's dogs. Do it every day. So anyway, I am currently now a full-time occupational therapist. I just graduated with my master's degree this December, and I studied for my boards, passed, and I'm just awaiting final licensure at the moment. So that's a little bit about me. Here's my planner. So this is the Erin Condren vertical. I have stayed in it all year. I have another one at the end that I'll show you for next year. But yeah, we're just gonna flip through. I will let you know that there are some parts of this that just got ignored. I was doing really well with keeping track of everything until about June. I started basically 6 months of internships, and I was swamped, just absolutely too busy and just not taking care of myself in general, but just really ignoring a lot of this. So here we go. I think like everyone else's planner pouch, I think a lot of people have the problem where this doesn't like zip anymore. It splits. You can kind of see right there it splits. So I use this to tuck a few stickers in throughout the year, but I mean really that's about it. You can tell how clearly loved this is. I don't even have my name on it. I think I'm too afraid to put my name on it, which seems silly because I'm afraid that I won't like my handwriting. I don't utilize this at all. This is where I had started putting my weight in. I had it set up all through December, but like as you can see, I mean, really, I have weeks that I just didn't do it or didn't write it in. I have the whole month of September, and then I just stopped. It was just too much. So there is that. And then on my notes pages every month, I make kind of like a memories page. Kind of like a miniature little scrapbook, just kind of a few pictures. And I get asked a lot how I print my pictures out. Guys, really all I do is copy and paste into a Word doc, resize it the way that I want it, and then I print it out on sticker paper, and then I cut it. I cut them all out and put them down. That is it. That's the extent of it. The quality is not the best. I don't have, a high-class printer. The paper I use is cheap printer or sticker paper. That's all I use. So quality is not the greatest, but I can see it. And if you want to, you can go through and adjust like lighting settings on your computer or your printer to make it look a little bit nicer. So getting into January, I've used the monthly overviews from Sweet Kawaii Design through the whole year, mostly just bills. And then I had the currently list on the side until she changed it. I don't remember which month it was that it started changing, maybe like September, October maybe. Those were my goals for January. Didn't get that. This whole year has just been a learning curve, and I haven't met a lot of my goals for the year, but that's okay. Started the year off with a Harry Potter kit. One of my goals for 2018 was to reread all of the Harry Potter books. But when I started this, my husband actually wanted me to read them out loud to him. So, to be honest, we got almost through the 4th book. I knew that once it got to the point where I was reading it out loud, there was going to be no way I was going to be able to finish it. So, we tried. Our goal now for 2019 is to finish everything else. Definitely, with me being home, I don't have my internships anymore. I don't see any problem with it. And you can tell in here towards the beginning I was using some emoji stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. I have them still. I quit incorporating them into my spreads. But I did start the year off with doing the monthly subscription kit through Sweet Kawaii Design, and I really tried to stick with that, I guess. But I did, throw in some kits every now and then that I'd purchased separately, not part of the kit. Like this one, this wasn't part of a monthly kit. And then it got to the point where I was like, oh, well, I wanted all these other kits. So eventually I switched over to the mystery kit, which is now no longer a mystery kit, which I'm fine with. Truly, I don't need the element of surprise. I ruined it every time anyway. I actually like knowing what I'm getting myself into, so... And I like that she's switching it up a little bit. It's not going to be... Well, she said it's a gradual change, but it's not going to be completely just stickers anymore, which I like the little switch up. Because like I said, I have an abundance of stickers at this point, and I do like using a variety, so... Into March... It's kind of cool looking back on all of this because it's jogging my memory just how much happened in 2018, and it seemed like so much happened in the last few weeks that I kind of forget all of this, everything that had happened, but we used to get date boxes once a month, and then it got to the point we just didn't even have a day to set aside to do them, so I just stopped buying them, but they were really fun. Might be something that we can incorporate back in 2019, I'm not sure yet, but this is the only kit, or the only week that looks a little bit different. It's the anniversary of my mom's death on the 19th. It was 2 years. So I just wanted to put a few pictures. Now that I've done this type of spread, I don't know that I've kind of done this twice now, similar stuff, but I don't know that I'll be doing it again. I think this was like a mini kit, possibly, and I liked having the creative liberties to do something a little bit different. Into April. My husband started skydiving in April. Actually, it was like the last day of March, but basically April. So, yeah. That has been a lot of our year. And see, now that I'm going back and looking at it, see how much the Sharpie spreads, rubs off onto the other side, which is fine. It doesn't bother me, but I think that would bother some people. So, just something to keep in mind. And this is, again, this is a very well-loved planner. I've been in it for an entire year. So... And it's not consistent either. And I know that these smears and smudges didn't happen when I did the kits. It wasn't because the ink wasn't dry. I think it's just been over time of it rubbing back and forth. But see, by the time I get to my 3rd week in a row, I'm done. It's cute colors, cute designs, but I'm 3 weeks in a row of the same stuff. Okay, 4 weeks in a row of the same stuff. It's cute. I really do like these colors and everything, but man, I need some more variety, I guess. Into May. So much happened in May. I got a tattoo in May. This one right here. spontaneous last trip to Texas. I had to go to Texas for school, so I got a tattoo on my last trip to Texas with one of my classmates. It was a lot of fun to just, to do something so spontaneous. I'd never done anything quite like that before, and it was a good decision. It's also fun to go back and kind of see even how much my planning style has changed and adapted over the year. It doesn't look like it, I guess. Like, it doesn't seem like my planning style has changed all that much, but it really has when you sit there and look at it. Man, if I could pull out my other planner right now and show you where I first started, but you could go back and watch the first part of that video. You'll see what I started with. Oh, I love the hippo so much. Petunia cracks me up. And then I loved these bright summer colors. I don't think I used, maybe I did. I did use 3 weeks of it, so. I live in Kansas, and for like this part, it was a little bit before I started my internship, because this was the first day of my internship. But I just remember spending so much time inside this summer. It was weird. Into July. So I'm not sure at what month it stopped, but I stopped putting the, oh, what are those called? Like the daily celebrations in my overview, in my monthly overview, and I started putting them at the bottom of the week. One of my goals for 2018 was to be able to do as many, like participate in as many of the daily celebrations that I could. And my husband and I were totally down for it, and then like we did nothing. Like maybe on the ones where it's like, don't do laundry day. Yeah, I did that, I think. Oh, that's kind of fun. I've been planning for 2 years at this point. Dang, that's so crazy. 2 years. Wow. So now it's 2.5. This was probably one of my favorite. I think this was a mystery kit at this point, not a monthly anymore, but the glitter. Oh my goodness. I love glitter so much. And then, okay, so the funniest part is that I used this week, this kit. It was like the coolest week of the summer. And I mean, I wrote it down in here, but I do remember, I just remember getting to the end of the week and I was like, it's not even hot at all. Into August. So, okay, so this must be when I started incorporating a little bit of Simply Gilded washi. I do get the Simply Gilded monthly kit or subscription kit that comes once a month. And I wanted to make sure that I was using some of the washi that I was receiving. Because otherwise, what is the point? I mean, I get people who collect things. I get collecting. I truly do. But I want to use, it's so pretty. Like, why not use it? Okay, still in August. I love the way this week turned out too. I like having those all lined up at the bottom. September. Okay, so truthfully, this September washi kit from Simply Gilded, I was not a fan. I don't know what it is about like moon and stars. I think the designs are pretty, but they're just not my things that I use all the time. But once I put it on the paper with this page, like everything came together and I love it so much. So this is not Simply Gilded washi. That's from Michaels. Again, glitter. Need glitter everything. So see, I didn't even finish this, so I think this is the last month that this was there, which is fine. I enjoyed doing it, because I'm not really sure, you'll see in just a second, but I'm not really sure how to utilize my sidebar now, my monthly overview, but to be honest, I don't know that I necessarily use my monthly overview for anything much more than bills. I still have a ton of this kit left. I have just so much stickers right now. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe it's a different kit. I was like, 3 weeks. Maybe I don't have that much left. So, full disclosure, so I decorated for fall on September 23rd. It is now January 3rd, and I just want you to know that my pumpkins are still out in my house. We did not decorate for Christmas this year, and that was really, really hard. With just me being in an internship and being gone away. Okay, I'll pause there real fast, but me being gone, decorating for Christmas didn't happen this year. So we still have pumpkins out. But this was one of the coolest things I've ever done. It took me so long to cut out around all of these beer bottles. But my brother came over and we were with my friend Braylee and my husband Drew. And we just, between the 4 of us, we sampled a little bit of each one of these. So it was a fun time just being able to sample so much because you just had like a little taste of each one. But this ended up being one of my favorite memory spreads. So yes, October is when things change and you started getting this sticker, which I do like. I like that I can, but I wish there wasn't a second option. I almost wish that it was just one solid thing, because if I wanted to, I could add like a header or something else to put to separate out. But some months I have so many more than just 4 birthdays that it's not going to work out every month. So I don't know, I'll keep playing around with this, but I did a little bit of a washi banner and I liked the way that turned out for the most part. And then going into October here, this was, oh, my brother-in-law was getting married. I was wondering why I did this type of spread. And then Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I loved the bats kit. I don't know. I don't know that I even enjoy Halloween all that much, but bats were cute. Okay, November. We don't do Thanksgiving anymore. The last 2 years we've gone to Dallas Cowboys game. Sorry the camera keeps tilting. I'm trying not to bump into it. But we go to the Dallas Cowboys game. It's just a lot better for us, I think, just to get away for a little bit. This month, or this year, was so hard with Halloween being like smack dab in the middle of the week. I know some people decorated like one page Halloween and like into Thanksgiving the next, but I couldn't do that. I didn't want to waste an entire like half of a kit, but I was a little bit sad. November. These are some of my favorite like newest stickers that came out. I don't know, that's definitely my best friend and I. And Drew and I spend a lot of our weekends just not doing anything. So we're just on the go so much during the week that by the time the weekend comes, like, we were both just exhausted. So football for Thanksgiving. And then December, I literally just put this page together yesterday. December, I am going to try and adjust the camera a little bit. I don't know that I did anything, but December, so much happened. I finished up my internship I came home, I graduated, celebrated my dad's birthday, we went to Hawaii, like so much happened. It's been a crazy ride this month for sure. I think it's this kit I still have quite a bit of too. Sleepy time kit. That is how I felt coming back from my internship. This was my last day there, and then I came home and I feel like all I wanted to do was sleep. Graduation week. It was a busy, busy week. And then I saved this kit from the summer, and I used it for the whole time of Hawaii. So we actually left for Hawaii on Friday. So everything like leading up to it is like, you know, there's some Christmas stuff in there too, but basically starting from this washi down here is our trip to Hawaii. We were there this entire week. So I did have to do a lot of memory planning on this just because I didn't know what we were doing. Other than like our main excursion of the day, I had no idea. So a lot of it is memory planning. The cruise ended this day, but my husband and I ended up staying a couple extra days just because of the way the holidays fell. And I didn't have to work, so he just took off a couple extra days. And then this is like my overall Hawaii spread. So I wanted to put together a little page. If you want to, my Instagram has a, I don't know that it's any better than this. I was just going to say close up, but it's not any closer. So there's that. And then this was actually like a full week, but because I have my 2019 planner, I went ahead and just did my last 2 days of Hawaii in here. And then I did, you know, repeat these days in the 2019 planner for the first of the year. I had bought this jumbo sticker. Again, May is about as far as it got. So I didn't use the notes pages back here. What do you guys use this for? I know that some people do like tracking in the back. I didn't touch the coloring pages. I utilized this more in my first planner, but as things like came up for the following year, appointment wise, I was able to just transfer everything over. But I mean, I have a little bit, like I have my dentist appointment, I have a hair appointment scheduled, so. And then that is the end of my 2018 planner. Oh my goodness, it has been a year, but that is it. The year of Sweet Kawaii Design is done. That's not to say that I'm not going to continue to buy Sweet Kawaii Design stickers, because I definitely am. But I don't want to hold myself down to it because there are other shops that I would like to try out this year. And I felt like just because I had started a year of completely Sweet Kawaii Design, I wanted to stick with it. But I don't know. Also, I hate change, so actually purchasing another kit from another store or shop is going to feel weird. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. But I'll give you a little sneak peek of what is in store for 2019. I did order another vertical Erin Condren. Again, this is 3 years in a row now that I'm doing this. I'm not totally in love with this blue. I don't know what it is about the blue. This like almost periwinkle type blue, but I don't know. It's just a shade off, I guess, of what I would normally go for. What I'm not happy with so far is how the coil is or is not holding up. I don't know how well you guys can see that on camera, but I'm not totally pleased with the quality of this coil compared to my coil from last year. I also feel like this part of the coil is really long. I know I could take some wire cutters and trim that down, but as I turn the pages, it just gets really junked up. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it right now, but this is where we're at. My planner pouch so far is holding in there. I guess. I don't even know that I'm going to even bother zipping it this year, to be completely honest. I just keep the kit leftovers that I'm using at that point. I did go ahead and put my name in it this year, and I will have to go back and add it to my one from last year, but I did get the colorful. I had tossed around doing the neutral, and then I don't know what it is about this, what is this, the Woven Wonders pattern, but I love how, I don't know, I love the rainbow color. So I do have this set up to go. These are from Sweet Kawaii Design. They're like your measurements and weight tracker for the month. I haven't started January. I have that set to start this Saturday. I came back from my cruise, and I'm going to give myself a few days to let my body adjust to being back home before I completely sabotage myself. So we will see where we're at with that. Again, I use this for memory, so January won't be done until the end of the year. This is my monthly overview so far. And this is the week that we've got so far. So yeah, again, like those were already done, so I just put the highlights of those days in there, and then kind of what I've got going on for this week. I don't know if it was just... Why do we have the mid-century circles again on our ruler? Am I the only one that got that? I thought we were supposed to have like a Woven Wonder pattern on it, but I got mid-century circles. I'm not sure. I haven't really kept up with what everyone else got, but because a lot of you guys got the planner back when it released, and some of you started back in July. So, yeah, I do know that on Sunday, Darshell and I she does books and planners, I think is her YouTube page. I'll try and remember to link her down below. But we're going to do a little like planner get together, and we're going to film it. We're going to plan out 2 weeks. So the following 2 weeks we're going to plan out. So the rest of my planner is empty, and I don't have anything in the back. That's it. Oh, I lied. I totally lied. I have some online shopping trackers. I actually forgot I'd already put those in. I just put those down a couple weeks ago, and I already forgot. So, yeah, I should probably get on that, tracking stuff down. Because that I order stuff, and then I know that it's supposed to come in, but especially around Christmas time, like there's just so much being ordered that I'm afraid that I'm going to forget something's going to get lost, and then I'm not ever going to know that I paid for something and never got it until it's too late. So that is that. But yeah, guys, that is all. I tried to keep this video as short as possible, but going through an entire year's worth of planning is really hard to do in a quick manner. So if there was anything that you saw in this planner that you want to see more of, check out my Instagram. There's chances of it that the spread is actually in there. It's not a good chance, but there is a chance it's in there. If I don't have it on Instagram, comment below. If you want to see how I did anything specifically, let me know, and I will get that done as soon as possible. But thank you guys for watching so much, and I hope you enjoyed watching this 2018 flip through in my Erin Condren vertical. I hope you guys have a great start to 2019, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!